Okay, I have a brand new effect to share with you today that I believe no one has ever seen before. Okay, so for this we need a well-shuffled deck of cards. The Spectator's free to mix the cards, by the way. Okay, now for this we're going to use somewhere between 10 and 20 cards. But I want to assure you this is not the 10 to 20 force by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so ask the spectator to mentally think of any number between 10 and 20. So let's say they think of 16. Well, ask them to count down to their special number, in their case the 16th card, and note the identity of that card. Okay, but that you'll leave the room while they do this, or turn around. Okay, so the spectator takes the cards, they count down to the 16th card, which is their special number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 15, 16. Okay, so the card for them to secretly remember is the 8 of spades. Okay, and then as I mentioned, just have them place it back where they got it from and set the cards that they just counted off back on top. And then have you come back into the room or turn around. Okay? Now, tell the spectator that you're going to now move the spectator's card to a better position, and that you'll take the cards behind your back or under the table to do this. Now, for the video, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm doing, but you would not show the spectator this. So behind my back, all I would do is just move the top card to the bottom. That's all you do. Now you can make other noises as if you're doing much more than that. But once you've done that, bring the cards out, set them on the table. Tell the spectator that it's important that they know that their card has been moved to a new location. So for the first time, have them state their secret number. And so they'll say 16. And so go ahead and just show them that their card is not in the 16th position. So you go 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay? And then just confirm with the spectator that that is not the card that they noted. And it isn't. Okay? Then go ahead and set this larger portion down, smaller portion on the left. And then explain, considering the difference in sizes here, the spectator's card is far more likely to be in this larger portion than the smaller. But nonetheless, we're going to use this smaller portion to help us find their card. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and mix the cards. And in fact, we don't need all of these cards. It might be nice to cut down the packet a little bit. So what you do as the performer, just go ahead and begin performing what's called a Klondike shuffle. This is where you take the top and bottom cards off as one until the spectator says stop, and then you would stop at that point. Okay, so have them call out stop when they think that there's enough cards. Maybe they'll say stop there. Set aside the remaining cards, and now from here we're going to go ahead and use the identity of the top card. Let's find out what it is, to find the spectator's card. And of course you can confirm with the spectator that's not your card, correct? And they'll say, nope, it's not my card. Nonetheless, this card is going to help us find your card, okay? So what you do as the performer, go ahead and perform a mange over under, which utterly loses the helper card somewhere in the middle there, okay? And then I'm going to, as the performer, carry out a Charlier shuffle. And I can add a link in the description below. This is a great way to mix the cards. A Charlier shuffle. But most importantly, I'm going to have you, as the spectator, randomly cut this packet wherever you would like. So maybe you'll cut it right there, complete the cut. Okay. Well, to finish, I'm going to just deal out the cards into 7 piles. Okay, 7 piles, just like this. Okay, there we go. And at this point, we're actually done. Our helper card, which is right there, believe it or not, was able to locate your secretly noted cards. So let's go ahead and just remove these out of the way. Take a look. So did our helper card, the 8 of hearts, find your card, which I never saw as the performer? Let's just take a look. Oh, it did indeed. It actually matches in value, which is serendipitous and wonderful. But is this your card? That's the important thing. And the spectator will say it most certainly is. And how in the world did you pull that off? Okay. So if you do everything that I did, this will work as is. I will add an outline in the description below that will kind of go through the steps of this. So thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.